Development, Quarter 2, Lesson 21, Social Influence. So for the objective of this lesson, we are going to compare one's perception of himself, herself, and how others see him or her. So this lesson focuses on how social influences improve you as a person for social transformation. So when you were in the formative years, you have a limited capacity of acknowledging what is happening around you. Ano daw ba yung mga nangyayari sa atin at sa paligid natin? You are not aware of how other people treated or thought about you. Hindi tayo aware kung ano ba yung tingin sa atin ng tao, kung paano ba dapat i-treat. The only important thing that that is you enjoy playing, spending time, kasi nung mga bata tayo, 'di ba? Enjoy playing, spending time with your family, or contentment when your need is met. So kung ano lang yung pangangailangan natin, yun lang. There were also times when adults always ask you on what you want to be when you grow up. Okay? So, nung bata tayo, lagi tayong tinatanong, anong gusto mo paglaki mo? Anong gusto mong trabaho? Anong gusto mong career? So, however, as you mature, personal, social relationship broaden your perception. So, lumalawak yung perception natin about yourself and others. So, this perception helps the psychological process of knowing. Nalalaman na natin, knowing, interpreting, and learning information that influence your behavior. Na ngayon, na-realize natin yung mga bagay na natututunan natin that can influence our behavior. The way you perceive and how others perceive you are driven by beliefs, yung mga paniniwala, values, and norms learned and shared among family members, okay? So, yung mga bagay na natututunan natin sa ating mga family members, friends, neighbor, and other individuals in the society na nakakasalamuha natin. So, when the people you interact with around you start to affect your behavior. So, hindi natin namamalayan, pero those people around us, it will give you yung parang nakaka-apekto ito sa ating behavior. The process is already known as a social influence na halimbawa with your friends, kung lagi mo siyang kasama at ganun yung habit niya or routine niya, soon, ganun din yung magiging habit and routine mo. Social influence is characterized by change in your behavior caused by the people that empower you to adjust to a particular situation. So whether someone agree or disagree with you, it influences your behavior that may help you or hinder your social roles. Okay? So nagkakaroon ng changes kapag may mga disagreement at agreement na nangyayari sa paligid natin. Then, social influence also happen when you change your behavior to adapt to social demand. So, kung halimbawang ito ay napapalitan or nagkakaroon ng adapt sa social demand, ibig sabihin, nag-change yung iyong behavior. Social influence is categorized by conformity, compliance, and obedience. Okay? So, ito yung tatlo na social influence na talagang makakapagpabago sa ating behavior. Number one, we have the conformity. So, what do you mean by conformity? So, conformity daw is changing your behavior to be the same with the others in the group. So, for example, when you visit your friend's home, to show respect, you both ask for the grandmother's blessing because you were told that it is a courtesy. So, this situation engages you to deal with it adapting to shared norms and values to gain social approval rather than rejection. So, you were able to conform to the group standard, okay? So, eto, kapag hindi ka sanay na nagmamano, tapos you are go somewhere na talagang ang culture nila doon ay nagmamano sa matatanda, so ibig sabihin, eto, maa-adapt mo tong behavior na to, na magmamano ka na din mag-share ka na to the other people na kailangan pala nagmamano sa matatanda. So, that is a conformity. Next, compliance. Ano daw ang sinasabi nating compliance? So, compliance is granting a request or demand asked by another individual in exchange of either reward or a punishment. So, for example, during the examination day, you are required to take the test to finish completing the grading period, and failure to do so may result in a failing grade. So, ito, compliance ang ginagawa nyo dahil na nag-aaral kayong mabuti, dahil alam nyo na kapag nag-aaral kayong mabuti, you will rewarded a good grade. So, compliance yun. Pag sinabi natin compliance, merong return. It is reward or punishment. Next, we have obedience. So when you say obedience, obedience means changing your behavior to follow the demand given by an authority or an adult you have with high regards with. So for instance, as a maturing adolescent who want to contribute to a development through inviting other friends to exercise proper waste disposal. So whether you do it purposely as you try to give the leader your respect, or purposely as it empower you to participate actively as a follower, whatever your reason is for obeying, it leads you to social facilitation. So this happens when you are given a sense of responsibility that allows you to perform better if you are with other individuals. So obedience siya kasi ito yung tinatawag nating pagsunod. Pagsunod sa mga tamang regulasyon, pagsunod sa batas, okay? So, ang mga batas at mga rules and regulation naman, pinapatupad ito para sa ikagaganda ng bawat paligid, ikakaayos ng bawat isa. So, eto ay, ang obedience ay respeto. Respeto sa nakakataas, respeto sa matatanda, kasi sumusunod tayo or sinasabi na tayo ay marunong harapin or marunong tanggapin ang ating mga responsibilidad. Okay, given these three situations, you can choose either to conform, to comply, or to obey, depending on how well you perceive yourself and others see you. These are all important in personal development. So comparing your self-perception with other perception of you has contributed to your thoughts that influence your behavior. To help you understand this, let us apply the principle of sowing and reaping to you everyday life. Okay? So para daw mas maintindihan natin, i-apply daw natin yung sowing and reaping. So, ibig sabihin, kung ano yung itinatanim mo, yun din yung aanihin mo. Okay? So, in this behavior, dito, na-adapt natin yung pagbabago sa ating social influences or yung ating social transformation. One example of sowing is when you decided to cooperate with your groupmates with whom you were able to share your ideas to complete the task. So while reaping is when your group was able to submit and present an innovative output so your teacher and classmate can give you their feedback to complement it. At the start, you benefit from those feedback you receive, which eventually lead you to assert your influence. So yun. Kung sa pag-aaral ay talagang nakikibahagi ka sa iyong mga groupmates at ginagawa nyo yung inyong mga activities, so yung output ng activities nyo ay magiging maganda. So significantly, you are becoming responsible for your thoughts, behavior as you adapt to the needs of the situation in the same manner that you have self-control that empower you to regulate your behavior to make positive choices in life. So the change in your behavior therefore enhances your role in becoming a follower and a leader. So both this role involve responsibility to serve others that can be achieved through cooperation. So eto naman dapat lagi tayong may cooperation para maging successful ang isang project. Hence, a change in mindset is being mindful and sensitive to your thoughts, feelings, and behavior. So for this activity, so eto ay para mas maintindihan natin ano ba yung conformist, compliant, and obedient. So thank you for listening and thank you po sa gumawa ng aking PPT from previous Tesla.